Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. It's minutes to 12 a.m. and heading home. I had to leave the kids by themselves because their mother went out and hadn't called them even to check on them to say anything, see if they're okay. So I kind of stayed with them, hoping that she would at least call them and let them know that she's on her way or what have you. But nope. And my daughter had told me that sometimes she leaves them by themselves all night. So she'll go on half the day and all night, which is again very, very dangerous because somebody had broken into somebody's apartment in her building. And the fact that she'll leave them there all night by themselves. Now, these kids are not grown. My son is 14 years old, my daughter is 10. It's not as if he's 16 years old or 17. But that's what these modern black females are conditioned to do, right? Because she's out there having fun. And so, I stay as long as I can. Though they wanted me to stay over, because every time I talk about leaving, they will come with the police sirens. Then, then they'll follow with the ambulance sirens. You hear them right now. Sending those coercive threats. Right? So at least I figured, I said, you know what, let me stay. Plus I was building a new computer for me to put on eBay. A budget computer. Didn't have to buy all the parts. I had some of the parts there. So, but listen, they blacklist me, they whitelist me, and they sabotage every effort I make. So, but still gotta keep trying. And then my son's friend brought his computer over because his computer was turning on, but nothing was showing up on the monitor. So, I had him try a couple of things. And when that didn't work, I said to him, bring it, and had to reset the battery, take the battery out to reset the motherboard, and that did it. And I had a feeling because he didn't push the power cord all the way into the power supply unit, and so though it was making contact, it might have moved the computer and it came loose. And so I told him, I said, when you get it back, you make sure you push that power cord right into the power supply. You make sure everything is secure. Push it to you can't push it no more. And all your connections to your HDMI connection, you push it till you hear like a little thump, like a little snap, because it should snap in, so it's secure. And I said, when you're moving your computer, always check that your power supply is plugged in. So if anything comes loose, you'll know. And I say when you move your computer, also make sure you turned off your the button on the back of the power supply, so that there's no electricity running through that power supply, because you shut it off manually. This is what happened at my house with my sister. She moved stuff around. I had my nephew computer that I built him years ago. This was like probably about maybe 10 years ago. And then my grandniece built her computer using my son's old parts for his computer. And the only thing I had to do was get her hard drive, and that was it. And so, they usually play Roblox anyway, so it's not like they're playing heavy graphical detail game. Even my daughter has a pretty, good entry-level computer, you know, and it's for her, for her to play Minecraft and Roblox at a decent graphic settings, and then my son, upgraded his computer piece by piece over the years. Got a new motherboard, got a new CPU. Had to get a new power supply, and yeah, that's about it. And then this year I got him a new graphics card. So he was, the one thing about building your own computer is that you can upgrade piece by piece, and you have it last you much longer, as opposed to just buying a computer off the shelf and using it for a couple of years and then it's no longer, viable. All right, so that's a huge difference, and that's one thing I always tell people. I say, building a computer is not hard, particularly black people with our kids. Just like because we're not into tech like that, so it's like those things scare us, And when you go on YouTube and you see all these other groups of children on building their computer, and and our kids they're afraid to even open up the computer just to see what's in there. So my kids have been comfortable being around computers. So like my son, if things goes wrong, he figure it out. And he used to call me. It's like I said, listen, go. I said, call me as the last resort. I said, you go to YouTube, you have forums, go to Reddit, go to Tom's Hardware. I said, just type in the question about, type in what is happening to your computer, and go. And that's what he used to do. So now he doesn't even call me anymore. Like he installed mods. I don't even know how to do that. I don't game like that, but he installed mods and have all these other things. Like he's showing me how to use Discord, especially when we're like me and my daughter is playing Roblox or Fortnite, or Minecraft. So we're always on Discord. My son is the one that actually had to show me how to do that and how to do like a group call and stuff like that. And didn't know anything like that. So I said, again, he doesn't have to. Most of our kids, when they get into college, that's when they really get into using computers. Or if they have a laptop, that's just for schoolwork. That's about it. But that's like I said, we're at a huge disadvantage because we've been put at a disadvantage. It's been orchestrated against us. So we as black people, I should say, it's been orchestrated against us that we don't, when we talk to our kids, it's more of religious language, and we don't push them into the sciences. Like I said to somebody the other day, I said, look, I'm looking at was a country in Africa, and they're using propeller warplanes, and I'm like, what the heck? This is 2023. Africa has more resources than any nation, and any continent, I should say. And there are countries in Africa that have more resources than any nation. All right, and yet they have propeller warplanes. Like, seriously? The United States, Russia, China, Britain, they're building 5th and 6th generation fighters, right? That can engage in hypersonic speed, firing hypersonic missiles, way advanced guidance systems. And Africa have the most brilliant people. But it's the leaders. It's the leaders that are beholden by greed and beholden by, and they're in the pockets of Western corporations and Western countries. They are raking in billions of dollars while their people are impoverished. Greed and the use of religion. Religion is one of the tools that Africans need to get out of their mind. Okay? It is what keeping them into poverty. Even here, in the United States, black people, religion is what keeps us into, is part of the reason keep us into poverty, because we find acceptance in suffering because Jesus suffered. I can't tell you how many times I hear black people say, well, what I'm going through is nothing compared to what Jesus went through. First of all, Jesus didn't go through shit because Jesus never existed. Okay? So the nonsense that y'all keep believing in is part of the reason why, you know, we're so behind. Because we don't build nothing to advance our people, whereas everybody else build things to advance their group, their people. So, you know, it's it's really a shame. It really is. You know, because we are creators. You know, we create music, we create some art. You know, we're you know, good in sports, but we're also brilliant in the mind too. There's so many black inventors that people don't even know. You know, so many lies, shit hidden that you know, that black people, they hide from black people, right? You know, just like the folding bike, right? So you know, you see this folding bike. That's not a new concept. There's a black man that had to have the original pattern for a folding bike, right? I mean, come on. You know, shit is ridiculous. The lies, the deception that they engage in. Okay, well, I don't know what happened to the bus. The bus is supposed to be here already, according to the app. Oh well, anyhow. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Alright, I will speak to you guys in the next video.